Hey, everybody, it's me, and welcome back to my channel. Oh, today we are gonna talk about getting out of bed on time. So if you're somebody who has trouble waking up in the morning, or you're somebody who has to wake up for work or school at a certain time, but you can't seem to get yourself to do it, this is the video for you. I don't know why you can't get yourself to wake up in the morning. You may think that you're lazy, but I'm telling you right now, you are not lazy. There's a reason that you're having trouble getting out of bed in the morning. And today, we're going to go over those reasons and how to fix them so you can get out of bed when you need to. Let's get started. Number 1, your brain needs a reason to get out of bed. Now, I don't know if you ever heard this before, but the way that our brains work is that we are always trying to conserve energy. Our brains are always looking for ways to save energy and to just kind of coast by without expending too much effort. That's why sometimes when you're watching TV and there's like a commercial break coming on, your brain will tell you, let's go get a snack. Or if you're in class, your brain will start to wander. Your brain is always looking for a way to save energy because that's what it does best. But if you're trying to get out of bed in the morning, this can be a real problem because your brain is just going to try and make excuses as to why you should stay in bed longer. That's why you have to give your brain a good reason to get out of bed in the morning. For example, if you have to be somewhere in an hour, then your brain knows that you need to get up in order to get there. But if you have no plans in the morning, then your brain is gonna say, well, why get up? You got all day. So figure out something that you want to do in the morning. Maybe it's reading a book. Maybe it's working out. Maybe it's making breakfast. Whatever it is, make sure it's something that you enjoy doing because if it's not, you're not going to do it. Then once you figure that out, put that activity right after you wake up on your calendar. So your brain knows that as soon as you wake up, you're gonna be doing something fun. Then when the morning comes, your brain is gonna be a lot more excited to get out of bed because it knows that there's something fun waiting for you right after. Number 2, your room is not conducive to waking up. Think about it. If you have a dark room and a really comfortable bed, why would you ever want to leave? That's why you need to make some changes to your room that are gonna make you want to get out of bed. First things first, open your curtains. Sunlight is one of the best ways to signal to your body that it's time to wake up. In fact, sunlight can actually help regulate your body's internal clock. So if you want to wake up earlier, try opening your curtains earlier in the morning. Next, make sure your room is colder than you think you should. One study found that people who sleep in colder rooms are more likely to wake up feeling refreshed. The ideal temperature for sleeping is between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. So try turning your thermostat down a few degrees and see how you feel in the morning. Finally, get rid of all distractions from your bedside table. This means no phone, no TV remote, and no books. All of these things are just going to make you want to stay in bed longer. Instead, put an alarm clock on the other side of the room so you have to get out of bed to turn it off. And put a glass of water on your nightstand so you have something to drink as soon as you wake up. Number 3, you aren't consistent with your sleep schedule. One of the biggest mistakes that you can make if you're trying to wake up earlier is not being consistent with your sleep schedule. Your body needs consistency in order to function properly. So if you're sleeping at different times every day, your body is going to have a hard time waking up at a certain time. For example, if you usually wake up at 9 a.m., but this morning you woke up at 7 a.m., your body is going to be very confused, and it might be difficult to wake up tomorrow morning. That's why it's important to be consistent with your sleep schedule. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. I know it can be tempting to sleep in on Saturday mornings, but that's going to make it harder to wake up early on Monday morning. So try to stick to your sleep schedule as much as possible. Number 4, you went to bed too late. If you went to bed too late, it's going to be much harder to wake up early in the morning. For example, if you went to bed at midnight and you want to wake up at 6 a.m., that only gives you 6 hours of sleep. Most adults need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. So if you want to wake up at 6 a.m., try to go to bed no later than 9 p.m. the night before. Number 5, you ate too close to bedtime. Eating too close to bedtime can make it harder to fall asleep, which means you might not get as much sleep as you need. Try to finish dinner at least 2 hours before bedtime and avoid snacking before bed. Number 6, you had too much caffeine during the day. Caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 7 hours. So if you drink some in the afternoon, it'll still be in your system, keeping you up by the time you want to go to bed. Try to avoid having caffeine after lunch. Number 7, you don't have a consistent bedtime routine. One of the best ways to ensure that you get a good night's sleep is to have a consistent bedtime routine. This doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could be as simple as brushing your teeth, washing your face, and getting into bed. But whatever you do, make sure it's relaxing and it signals to your body that it's time to go to sleep. Avoid screen time for at least an hour before bed, since the blue light emitted from screens can make it harder to fall asleep. And try to read a book or listen to some calming music instead. Alright, so if you follow all of these steps, you will be out of bed on time in no time. Remember, if you're struggling to get out of bed in the morning, it's probably not because you're lazy. There's a reason that you're having trouble, and it could be any of the things we talked about today. Once you identify the reason, you can start to take steps to fix it and get yourself on a better sleep schedule. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Oh, hey, Peter Griffin here. Did you forget to set your alarm this morning? Well, worry not. Just click this other video right here and I guarantee you'll be laughing nonstop. Ha ha ha. Okay, bye.